legs are so sore still, y'all. I'm having a shitty day. Horrible day. Day went not as planned at all. Alexa, volume down. Not planned at all. Straight up horrible. Straight up horrible. Let's just get our workout in and keep going for the day. I think I'm gonna switch my hours. I have to go fill out a freaking paper. Try to get to the post office today. My legs want to give out, y'all. Literally, they're that sore. They like give out. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know about the soreness, and I think it was from the squat machine. I don't know if I should keep doing the squat machine. I'm so sore, like bad. Especially this side. And my leg wants to like give out. When I go down the stairs and up the stairs, whoa. I think I'm not going to do the squat stuff so that way I can be able to do the treadmill every day, you know what I mean? Without being sore. So I'm trying to burn calories. So. Squatting stuff's really to build, like, I guess, muscle type, right? Is it muscle? I don't know. Tone up. Hey, Pina. But I'm having a bad day. I had a feeling to so I think I'm just gonna focus on treadmill. So that way I don't get like my muscles hella fucking sore. So that way I can be able to do more of the treadmill for the next, 2-3 weeks. Can somebody tell me how many days it is until the 12th, March 12th? How many days is that? Oh, my leg wants to give out. Yeah. He's asleep. I know he stayed up late last night, but he stayed up late before. I should have just quit crafting, because I knew he wasn't going to go to bed until I went to bed. But we haven't done it in a while, and we were in the zone. I was enjoying it, so I was like... But he just kept getting up. Laying down, he'd keep getting up. But he's in a mood today, let me tell you. Oh. I tried, made him his lunch too. I had to talk to the school, I had to talk to my job. It's gonna end up being where I just can't work, y'all. I called the doctor, because first of all, we've been dealing with this. we need to start therapy because I need help too. Because it's hard. Juggling everything, I think I get overwhelmed. 16 days? That's 2 weeks. $16 That's like a little over 2.5 weeks? But I have to get a referral. But I don't want to go, I got to see if there's other companies that do like the behavioral and like help. Because the therapy is not only for him, they work with the parents too. And it's, it's something I can say that I need help with. Like, I try to be on a schedule and I try, but there's just so much in my life and like, it's hard. It's definitely not fucking easy, but I do try and like, I don't know. Plus I be all over the place too, because y'all know I'm struggling. And I can't get my complete testings done until August because they're completely booked up, because I'm needing to get either put on the right medications to help my mind without being all over, because it affects my whole household. But I do try, and I'm always, trying, realizing what we struggle with and what this, and I don't know. We just literally need guidance. And I need resources, and I'm struggling. I know that, I'm blessed that, like, the school's on board. I don't know. My job, has been too, I feel like it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm not even going to be able to work unless I switch hours to evenings. Because you never know during the beginning of the day, like today. And everyone can say, well, you should have got your son to bed last night instead of staying up till 11. La 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 la, you're a bad mom. Y'all, it happens. And even on days, I know they can say that as like, that's me being a bad parent and I'm this. But even on days that he goes to bed early, this still happens. It still happens. Even if he goes to bed at fucking 5 in the afternoon, it still happens. Y'all know this. I am very open up with y'all about it. What we struggle. And I praise good days. I'm like, yes! So, I don't know. But my mind be everywhere all the time. So much going on. I just feel like I'm freaking drowning. You ever feel like that? And then Saya, and then the household, and then the teenagers always make me feel like just the way they, I don't know anymore. Shit. I'm like, fuck, the only thing I could do is I can't get my help right now till a while, but I can hopefully, and sometimes it even takes time to do that, get into referral of therapy somewhere else by his doctor, and they work with parents too, but I know that that's not an overnight thing. It takes time to get your referral. It takes time before they can get you in, but I need to get it started somewhere. There's got to be another company, and at least that's getting the start of helping Saya and also helping me as a parent to learn, what to do, not what to do, and like how to cope, how to manage, how to, when you're in certain situations, I don't know, they just help you with everything, in the house, outside of the home, in school. I mean, I'm a mom of a lot of kids too, and I deal with a lot of, BS too. And, I don't know. It's hard, y'all. And then he's struggling with the eating thing, which is driving me insane. Like, there's one day he didn't eat nothing all day. I'm not even shitting you. I was like, and it was already the nighttime, I was like, how are you not hungry? Like, he just, and he's not on stimulants, because people think that. He's not. He's on, like, quants or something. Quampertini, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'll have to read it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it will help both of us and our household, too. But I don't know. He's not eating either. He's not getting hungry, and then he'll want something like a snack. But then check this out. Everyone's like, well, if you stop giving him snacks and wait for a while, eventually he'll get hungry. I wish I knew it all like y'all know it all. You know what I mean? Because apparently y'all do. But let me tell you something. Even if I give him snacks, because I feel like he's freaking starving, he wastes the snacks. He's at that point. That's when I know, okay, something's up. Because he even will waste the snacks. And here and there, he'll, like, eat something. But not really. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He wasted his goldfish. He wasted his applesauce. He didn't eat all the peanut butter jelly. He didn't eat all his Lunchable. He picked at it. All the things I offered him, like his stuff that I know he would at least maybe try to eat something. He did eat the Viney Weenies. That's about it yesterday. That's about it. And then the day before yesterday? I got him to eat some cereal. But he ate it was a small little bowl. That's all he ate that whole fucking day till that late that night. I think he got a cheese stick. I don't know, y'all. I'm just like, there ain't no fucking way. So I gotta talk to her about that. I think as long as he's not losing weight, she said it's okay, but, and I don't think he's been maintaining the same, but still it's a concern, you know? Which I think not eating can affect his energy, concentration, you know, nutrients can affect your mood. So those are things that I'm wanting to also bring up to his doctor, but also getting therapy for us, like in-home therapy. That's where they go to his school and they also come to the house because they work with the parents, they work with the other kids too, like as a whole. But the main focus is Saya, but they help everyone adjust and everyone learn and everyone, do you know what I mean? And then, like I said, I'm also struggling mentally with being all over the place. Y'all know this. But there's nothing I could do until I get my testing done to see if I should start medicine to help my brain be not so cluttered, like all over the place where I can't, like, I don't know. I really struggle. It drives me insane. So I think, last time I think she said as long as he's not losing weight, and he hasn't. I think I'm going to try to see if I can get, he don't like the kids ones, but even if I can get him, you know, like the ones I drink, he'll drink those, maybe half of it. I might have to. A lot of people have mentioned sensory issues too, and I'm like, no, you know, they would have said something, but the more y'all bring it up, the more I be trying to like look into it and then pay attention to certain things with him, with it being loud and food touching. He does that sometimes. If anything touches it, that's it. He ain't eating it. If you touch it or you get a bite of it too, anything like that, he ain't eating it. If it drops, he's not. That's the end of it. If it gets cold, if it is too hot, but then it gets cold and you reheat it, he's done. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't know if that has to do with any sensory shit. I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know. I feel like I've tried to reach out to all resources that I can to get us in the right direction, but we're still like, you know, struggling. trying to get IEP with school, but I don't even know really what they do with that, just besides like one-on-one, I think. And I've gotten to the point where I'm so over it, like I'm stressed out, because there's certain things he knows better. You know what I'm saying? Besides, very smart. So, like, I know he has ODD, right? So, like, when I tell him no, I'm so over having to tell him no, 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 and it being a whole fucking fight. And then there's the fit throwing. So, lately, I've been real firm with, like, I said no. Like, I'm not going to freaking do this with you. You know, I've been, like, getting more pissed off, I guess. What would you call it? But I need to not be that way, but, ugh. It's been helping a little bit more, because they're like, fine! That's what Saya does now. Fine! Because, I don't know. I'm starting to deal with, like, you know, teenager shit, too, now. My feelings be getting hurt, or I get frustrated, and I'm just like, it's hard, y'all. It's so hard. Hello, guys. We were talking about maybe homeschooling, but then I'm like, no, that's not a good option. Not even for myself. Yeah, I already struggle too. That would be like too much time consuming. And I think making him in the comfort of his house at that. Sit for a few hours to focus on what you're doing, even if it is just kindergarten. So there was more cons than pros. So I was like, no. Because I thought maybe that's what we need to do right now. Until he's a little bit like, maybe once he goes to first grade, or I don't know. But no, there's too many. That would probably make it worse. So I thought about that and had to get some advice from everyone. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no. Plus, I think it'd be harder for me too. So, it's been so hard to get him into IEP. They're wanting to start him on a speech. Is it speech therapy or speech something? Something speech. But I'm working on it, y'all, and I'm struggling as a parent. I know people attack me for it, and I need to keep these things private, but sometimes I'm just like, what do I do? Because my mind, like I said, is also overwhelmed, like everything too. I just, ooh, ugh. I don't think I realized how, like, hard life is, even for other people, before I made the decision, like, hey, this is what I want to do, and I want to fight for my kids back, and I want to do my thing, you know. I want to be a mom, and I want to provide, and I want to, you know, it's hard. And I didn't do it for a lot of years, and then before I didn't have all my kids, I did it with a partner. So I was just a stay-at-home mom, like cook, clean, take care of the kids. The kids were at home. They weren't even in school yet. Well, when I left my two oldest daughters, I just started Head Start, but like preschool, pre-K. But, you know, so it's a lot and it's overwhelming. And then I have problems. We're aware of that. Everyone is. I got issues. So it's a battle, I feel like. I feel like it's a daily battle, and sometimes I don't know whether I'm doing this wrong or I'm doing this right, but then I'm like, oh, well, this, but then I'm like, oh, well, that too, well, then, oh. It's tough. And here we are today struggling, and I'm very aware that it's my fault as a parent because I stayed up doing crafting. Even when I put him to bed, he kept getting up. You know what I mean? Instead of me just going to bed. But I was just enjoying what I was doing. I haven't done it in a while, but so, you know, I know it doesn't help the problems doing that. Definitely isn't going to help it to make it worse. So, you know, I'm a part of the problem too. But we have days, you know, it's a struggle because we have bad days on nights he even go to bed early. Like, it's hard to stay consistent. I try to stay consistent, guys. That's why I retry, mess up, fuck up, get off track, retry. That's me trying my best, but I have issues too. But people talk crap about it, but that's me really freaking fighting for it and trying my best. Is whenever I fuck up, I fall off of this, and then I complain about it, then I retry. Okay, well, let's try it again. Well, let's get back on it again. Well, because it's a struggle. But I always try, like, to keep... When you got problems yourself, it's hard to be consistent with anything when there's so much. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to push with this working out, too, you know? Even just for my health. And there's days where I'll go a couple days without doing it, and I'm like, shit. I was doing so good. And then the not eating, and then eating healthy for a couple days, and I fall off, and I'm like, fuck. Try again. Okay, let's do it again. We're going to start over again. You know? Because it's hard. Putting my mind to this, and we're going to get this, and then we're going to... And then getting overwhelmed, and then getting overstimulated once you're doing so good, and it's... Then, event in life happens. You know, we've had 3 good days of Saya being great. All of us were on track. We were on time schedule. We were getting shit done. And then we had one horrible day where everything was a disaster. Then you're overstimulated. Then you're like, fuck it. You know what I mean? And you get sidetracked. You get overstimulated. You get uninterested. It's really easy, especially when you struggle with issues. It's hard, y'all, and I don't think a lot of people would understand it until it's them. I gotta get Saya's issues under control. I gotta get my own issues under control. And I gotta really learn coping skills. I gotta learn mind control, I guess, with not getting, like, sidetracked, overwhelmed. So many different things in my head, and then I get nothing done, and then I'm not ever gonna be successful like that, you know? I mean, I've gotten this far, but how far I've come, we should have gotten done, 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's dragging out, and it's because it's a struggle for me. I'm struggling, I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna take my creatine and stuff after I work out. It's supposed to help with muscle soreness, but I think I need to stretch too and not do the squat thing no more, so we can work on the treadmill. And then after that, you know, I'll start doing the squats and stuff, but then having where you have days where you're heal days, I guess is what they call it, right? Where you heal, rest days, whatever the fuck. I know I go in many directions at once. That's why I said I struggle, y'all. I can't help it. I'm not even shitting you. I cannot fucking help it. This is why when I was speaking about things with Saya's, you know, testing and all that, his therapist, we were talking about our household, right? And then it got into, like, me. And he brought it up to me, like, you know, why it's even harder with Saya is probably because I'm struggling with issues. Like, I knew I have them. And that's how we got into, he was thinking, like, I needed to be tested. It's like no self-control. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard. But I always try. And I always try to self-evaluate and be like, hold up. I'm telling you. It's my brain. If I could take this brain out and replace it with yours, I would do that in a heartbeat. Let me tell you. I can't help it. I cannot help it. I don't know. And then I want to do so much and I get nothing, and I get on track for like a day or two in my household too. Like right now, I worked so hard and got it all good. My closet, it's fucked again. But I want to do it, but it's just overwhelming. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Girl, I struggle with being on time to anything, including work. I would have to like literally make myself like leave a little earlier, because if not, I'll be 5 minutes late. I mean, that's not much, but still, you know what I mean? I'm a hot mess. I'm all over the place. Then like when I go to grab stuff out of my car that I need, I'm like grabbing it a bunch and I'm holding it all like this and dropping shit. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just a hot mess. I'm just a fucking hot mess. Ah! I'm telling you. And then I spaz out. They call it crashing out. That's what I end up doing too. Then I go through highs and lows too. Fucking crying about it. Because I'm so overwhelmed. Overstimulated. Mentally drained. So you cry about it because you self-evaluate and you're like, oh my God. Shit. I fucked up. I'm fucking up. You know? But then after you have the cry, you're like, all right, let's do this again. Let's try again. We got this. We got shit to do. You know, I want to do this and I want to do that and I'm going to do this. I got the motivation today. God. Someone help me. Help me, Jesus. Honestly, God's the only one that can help me. My legs are giving out. Woo! Y'all know I struggle. We got issues and people make fun of me, but it's a real thing. But in time, it'll get better. It's slowly gotten better, you know, than like, I mean, y'all know the first year we moved here and I was struggling with Saya, like, oh my God, I couldn't even get through alive. I couldn't even get through the day. I couldn't. We were struggling. So was I. Even 2 years ago. Now I somewhat achieve some shit. Stick to some shit somewhat better than what I used to. But, so we're working on it, but we're still having a really hard time. You know? Alright, y'all, we're about up with our time. Yeah, I need to focus. I think that is my problem, is focusing. And you get overwhelmed. And people say you guys are enabling me, or I'm never going to get better because you guys are always telling me how great I'm doing. And I get that to a certain extent. I get that. But guess what? Being kind and pushing someone and telling them how good they are trying to doing, like giving them, what is it called? It motivates them, you know what I mean? So I understand how people say that to a certain extent, but if you're not doing that at all and you're just negative and you're only focusing on what you're not doing, it's not going to motivate no one. So it's good to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Because it helps somebody feel good, want to keep doing it, and feel like they're focused, like they're somewhat doing good. You know what I'm saying? Positive reinforcement, yeah. So it can really push someone to say, "Oh, thank you, yes," you know. So I seen, you know, them post about that, of how she's never gonna change and never gonna be better and always be in the same shit, never gonna better herself because her followers just enable her and are always just telling her how great she's doing, so she's going to stay stuck in the same bullshit because she thinks she's doing so great. But I'm like, I don't know where they get that from, because like I said, I get that it can be bad, but it can also be good to a certain extent, because it helps push someone. You know what I mean? It helps someone feel good and want to keep going. You get what I'm saying? They feel proud. They feel like, okay. And that's important. And I don't think these people have ever done it for somebody. And maybe that's why they don't understand. Or maybe no one's ever done it for them. They always told them how much they were not doing shit. Or, you know what I mean? Not feeling not good enough. Not worth anything. I don't know. But I feel like I always self-evaluate, and I always talk about what I'm struggling with, and I always notice where I'm struggling, where I fuck up, where I'm like falling, in places that I'm lacking. We speak on that, and I'm very out loud about it. So I don't know where they get the whole she's never going to do better, be better, because everyone tells her she's doing great with what she's doing now. It's perfectly fine. Where do you get that from? Because I'm always speaking myself about where my struggles and where I'm fucking up at. You know what I mean? I'm always like, shit, this ain't right. I gotta change this. I gotta work on this. Nope, we could do better. This ain't okay. I gotta quit. Da da da. You know? So it doesn't make sense to me. It takes a village to help. Yeah, exactly. It takes a village. Exactly. I think in their eyes, it takes a village to destroy someone. It takes a village to, that's what they think a village is. To bring people down. It takes a village to destroy. That's what they do. I have so many bottles of water in this room. It's ridiculous. Empty bottles of water. Like, why am I letting them pile up everywhere? Don't ask me. Couldn't tell you. Oh my god, y'all are up in my face. Alexa, stop. I don't know, y'all. I need to do electrolytes today so I don't get a headache. Of others who like project their negative, yeah, it just makes me sad, you know. And I'm like, man. And let me tell you, I do try to hear these people out. Okay, when I get sent something or I see them post about something, I'm like, okay, let me hear them out. Let me see what they say. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I can agree. They could be a little right. You're right, you know. So, you know, ultimately it's like, okay, what can I learn from that? You know, some of them do point some stuff out that I'm like, okay, you're right. So then I'm going to work on that, you know, let me work on that too. Let me add that to the to-do list, you know. But then some of it is just outrageous, and it's like, how can I be better if you guys are just, you know, or first of all, assuming shit. That's what I hate too. Oh, that's like, now that, I don't understand that shit. But how the fuck does it say I'm 160 now? All I've had this morning is coffee. Is it from the spaghetti yesterday? All I ate was spaghetti 2 times yesterday. That was it. That was it. Oh, and then we had a small coffee. What the hell, y'all? Is that because I drank a cup of coffee? Oh my god. I'm so tired of checking the scale. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna lose weight. I'm literally like at that point of like, give it up. I ain't gonna lose weight. I'm gonna end up having to be one of those to do like the shots and then maintain. But I'm not gonna be able to maintain until I can get my eating habits under control first before I take the step to do those things. You know? I need to maintain and learn how to eat first. I gotta get that in control first. And once I have that in control, then maybe we could try it, you know? Muscle weighs more than fat. Girl, I don't think we built muscle that fast. I did just pee. I mean, I am swollen. Look at my hands. You see them? I feel like I fast like all day till the late evening. I don't know. And then I eat though, but then when I eat, I eat. But yesterday I was 158, so what the fuck? And that was even after I binged eat the other night. Was that yesterday night or the night before? It was the night before, and I binged. Yeah, I need to quit getting on the scale. It is messing with me too. And then when I see the scale, I'm just like, get on the treadmill, get on the treadmill, get on the treadmill. And I think I'm overdoing the treadmill. Maybe I am building muscle in my legs, but man, I'm so fucking sore. Dang, I just got a blister on my foot. Yay, man. Wow. That's nice. It's from those shoes.